All right, let's get started and dive on in. We're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke today, as always, as I vainly search for a napkin. Tried to do the TikTok live talk, and it did not go great. Well, it didn't go poorly, I just couldn't figure it out because my small, smooth brain panicked, which happens more than I care to admit. So, I did go ahead and just go through some of the story sections here. Nothing's really changed. In fact, I don't think any levels or anything has changed. But in case I'm in a slightly different position than last time, dear viewer, that's why. I don't know if I mentioned this the last stream, but I'm going to mention it now. I figured out why people don't stream Black 2 despite it being considered one of the better games. And the reason, quite simply, is Nintendo will copyright strike any and all any and all music used in it, meaning that in the rewatches, it's usually just the ship, why is it so cold? And, come on, figure it out, Sharon. You're a freaking gym leader. You should figure this out. Look at that. Anyways, Nintendo copyright strikes all of this continually and is very grumpy about it. So the reality of the situation is any streamers who do this get copyright struck, which luckily, I'm not big enough to care because this is a hobby and not a form of income for me. Wow, that is a lot of mediocrity. There's like 50 of them. Unleash my rage. I'm sorry, Sharon being angry is one of the least intimidating things I think I could ever see. I mean, the dude literally goes to, like, his passive style is a suit and tie. I don't know. Maybe I'm judging him too harshly. And the random Nuzlocke pain continues. Alright, let's go. What do we got here? Iron defense it up. That's fine. You can detect to your heart's content. You can't hurt me. Alright. Secret power. Alright, yeah, that's not too bad. Let's see what an Aquatail does. Best case scenario, we can catch a flinch. Oh, you monster. Alright, so we're just gonna keep doing Aquatail. I know it's kind of dangerous, but I want Boombox here to actually get some love and learn to fight. Look at that. See? You just have to have complete and undying faith in your Pokemon, and you will win. Amoongus. There's a sussy joke here, but I'm not young enough to make it. Yeah, keep battling. I think it's poison type. I hope it's poison type. Oh, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. I know it's a small thing, but likes always make me feel real good about myself and hits all those neurons activating. All right, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. This could be bad. Or I could just be overstating it. Look at that. I think it's Slam. Either way, I'll take that. I tried to do a TikTok live about... Got that. I tried to do a TikTok live on starting your own business, and I could not for the life of me figure out, because TikTok on your phone live is a lot more straightforward than they're like actually on your computer. I think we can stay in and fight. And so, yeah. I think we can at least survive one hit. Jeez. And this is where we run away like a coward. Like a very cowardly Pokemon master. Look at that, see? I knew he was going to do that, which is why I switched in. Because as always, dear viewer, I am the Lisan Al-Gaib of Pokemon trainers. The voice of the outer worlds. And in book 3, or, sorry, it's in book 4 where that happens, and then I realized I was about to do a Dune spoiler and changed my mind. Kecleon, why is he dancing? I never understood that. He's my own spells against me. I'm terrified of that getting the put. Wow. Furry Alpha. How could you hurt me like that? I am deeply hurt that someone who's bold enough to have a furry in their title would think less of me. How could you hurt me like that? Lunatone. Whoop. I think sometimes furries forget how weird they are because they're so overrepresented on the internet, so they feel like they can go up to random strangers and still talk to them like that. Or maybe it's just a bot. There's a lot of those out there too. Wow, a crit and it did that little. Let's... Oh, it's disabled. Clever boy. Nice. Bill, huh? I know it's not ideal, but I want to keep Suitor's home claws in there, so we're gonna go ahead and slap him around a bit. There we go. See? Just gotta have faith. Alright, that was a good first battle. It's Trubbish. I refuse to believe anyone can find Trubbish attractive. Whereas a good Pokemon, I'm sorry. So TikTok just sent me a message telling me to encourage my viewers. I only want XXX Furry Alpha Dad to send me out. Because he... Oh, I don't want that. There we go, let's switch out. Sweet. I think that's fine. Nice, excellent. Yeah, we're definitely going to switch on a Float Soul. Bird hasn't been getting enough love recently. Leaf Tornado, I think, is worthwhile. I can't remember if that's Focus... Yeah, it's got to be Focus Punch. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Pass form? Honestly, I think Bird's safe to stay in. I mean, a fly is nice and simple. Look at that. Bird's still putting in work. I think he was our first Mon, or maybe our second. Ugh. The terrible, ugly monstrosity. Oh, I misjudged. I thought this was a Whimsimer, which honestly I think is a forgivable mistake. Don't get the poison, don't get the poison. Yes. Alright, I think we're done. Alright, I'm just going to leave you guys to it. I really wish this was sort of like Baldur's Gate 3, where if you didn't like the situation, you could just go, man, this looks crazy, good luck, and walk out. Obviously, we're not going to do that. We're going to go back in and save the day like heroes, because that's what we are. So much for unleashing his full fury. All right. Iron defense to start. This is a little bit scary. But I think we should be fine. And if we're not... Well, I'm so glad I used Iron defense, and it's been real, it's been fun. We're getting out of here. Rage powder. I've never heard of that before. Surely you can do better than that, Blastoise. When in doubt, just trust in Tiki Tiki. Not this bug again. Alright, so what we witnessed there is a very common bug, unfortunately, with this completely legitimate, of course, run where it freezes and there's nothing you can do about it except wait patiently for it to fix and save a lot. I've only encountered it once before, and it was disappointing then, and it is disappointing now. But luckily, I am nothing if not determined. So we're just going to restart. I'll save it after the second boss, and we'll just keep repeating that fight until we get the magic number combination that allows us to move past it. Stupid, I know. Let's see here. I mean, as always, Suitor's good to go. I'm not terribly concerned about this because we've already fought through 2 of these fools. I'll go see if there's a fight on the other side and see if that will change things up. How dare you? You know, I don't know why they gave Amungos a pig nose. Everything else about its design is kind of cool, and I like the idea of a defensive grass-type monster. Something about the pig nose just makes it comical. No, we're just gonna stay in. This might hurt. I was considering setting up, but like, why would I bother? All too easy. Ghost Ball to start us off, and hopefully, in fact, I'm going to save here just to be safe. Now, I'm not sure if I understand Tiki Tiki's ability correctly, but I believe having low speed helps him in this situation. That is genuinely smart. You know, we're gonna stay in. We're just gonna heal. And muddy water. Oh no, you jerk. I think it's an important bird here. We missed that, didn't we? I don't know why, but bird does not hit. I feel like maybe like one of its eyes is stunted or close shut. I don't know. Perfect. Probably should have just used Fire Blast there. But I think I'll be fine. So I turned in a paper, well, multiple, we have a paper due for my classes, and we turned it in, and multiple students have been flagged at getting 95, like 90 to 95% copied, and like for using generative AI, so like ChatGPT to write their essays. The thing is that like I'm fairly certain I believe my other colleagues when they say they didn't do it, and so I'm worried that like my stuff is gonna get flagged as being generative AI, even though like I did not use ChatGPT, because ChatGPT isn't that good of a essay writer to begin with, and I'm moderately good at writing. But it's still like there's a voice in the back of my mind that's like, you'll probably get flagged for it. Okay, we're gonna save here, and hopefully this failing won't. Ugh. Alright. Hopefully we don't run into that error again, but if we do, we can always just quick load. But yeah, I'm fairly paranoid about getting caught out and for supposed cheating, even though I didn't actually bother. Because our professor sent one of the students an email being like, "Hey, did you know our school's policy on using AI, and you can get kicked out for it?" And she's like, "Well, I didn't, so like they can't actually prove it because that technology isn't good enough yet, but they'll still use it to like over the head, beat us over the head with it." It's not that bad. Alright, this is where we froze last time. Just like that. Good thing I was prepared, or else I'd feel like an idiot. Boombox, we're taking that XP share off of you. You should be able to walk on your own now. Alright. Fingers crossed this time, and if it doesn't work, I will probably rage quit. I had to get... TikTok Live is weird. I had to get over 8 followers, over 25 minutes of streaming, or else they would reject my application, which felt kind of predatory. Alright. I wonder if the issue is with Magnezone. Dang it. Alright, last try before I just call it here and mess with this off screen. I'm going to see if running it at 4x speed will help the situation. And if it doesn't, well, then I'm shit out of luck. Actually, I'll give it 2 more tries. I have 2 ideas on how to fix this. But so I'm like nervously waiting for my teacher to get back to me. Um, because I'm just like, well, what if she does? Really? Tiki Tiki, I mean, it's it's a lapras, right? Like it's on land. It can't move that quickly. So it looks like going at 10x speed helps it move along, which is good. It should do like no damage. And now we just bully an almost extinct Pokemon. All right, we are fucking out of here. That Hydragen has ridiculously strong attack. And that sucks. We're doing one Magma Storm, and then we're getting out and switching into Boombox. Because I think he's going to have a better chance. Oh, still disable. Unfortunate. Perfect. Alright, Boombox. Let's at least throw something on you. Hopefully we won't have the same bug again, but you never know. I've never been this far, so I don't actually know what happens after this. So this is all a terrible, terrifying first step. This mud shot, yeah. That shouldn't do anything. Why'd I open my mouth, chat? Now, I would argue a leaf tornado should hit both groups, on the grounds that it's a tornado and it hits everything. Boy, they have beaten the crap out of that crocodile. It's not the worst pick for crocodile if you've been hit this hard. Oh, with the burn. Do her that, you filthy casual. I'll take that. We'll hit it with a fly before we go back to Suitor to protect us. Wow, Garchomp has no defense. Good to know. Oh, they were fledgling authors. What should we do? Well, now, I don't know anything about Purloin. Like, there's like, Purloins are a dime a dozen, though, both in universe and like, in the game. Like, it's like me fighting, like, the Mafia trying to find a cat they took. You know? I think Bots is stupid. Zinzaloin. Ah! Team Plasma, where'd you go? The Shadow Trident. What do you think it means, Sharon? It's like saying, I will control the universe with a virus. What virus? Like, what could that mean? It means exactly what you think it means. We're doing multiple coward saves because I'm not a brave man. Shoot. I just looked over and realized I'm timing an auction tonight. And I want to make desperately sure I actually hit the auction on time because it has some very valuable stuff in it. I don't think people are going to notice it because people don't pay attention to things. Alright, so that's taken up. I think we're supposed to... I'm going to go up and to the left just to check. And... our Rocky helmet might not be bad. In fact, I prefer Boombox have... Rocky helmet, yeah. And I'm sure that will backfire. Now, where is the super repel? All right. Man, we'll get rid of the regular repel anyways. We've already been in there. Oh. Like I said, I have no idea what happened, so I'm like hoping it's not a fight. I think surf is better than muddy water. I'm not opposed to teaching Tiki surf. 95 and 85. I think surf is 70 and 100. Let's find out. $95 and 100. Yeah, let's just teach Tiki. It's nice having that coverage, and it's slightly better. Well, it's more accurate, and that's what matters. Ah, bruh. Who are you? Legend Cobalion. Oh yeah, so these are the legendary trio that roam around. Okay. Fair enough. Yep, not gonna bother. Sorry. Not interested in Cobalion. Ah, drat. We already have our encounter for this. It was a Toxicroak, okay. Yeah. Oh, it's this guy. Save Pokemon and protect every friend that I have to stop. Okay, it's got to be the crazy haired dude. Ah, triple battle? Really? Wait, is this just straight on like... Oh, this isn't a rotation battle. I do not like this. Oh, I don't want to do that. I mean, if they're going to focus on anyone... Catch these hands. Alright. So we're gonna switch you out. I know we may lose Boombox here, but we need to play this smart. Shift out to Bird. You are going to heal because you're our most important person. And you're going to take an Ice Punch. We're going to hope this works. I didn't even realize there were triple battles. What a mess. Jeez, they're just... Poor Tiki Tiki. Okay. The Moonlight. There. Maybe I should have focused down that Tentacruel a little bit more. Okay, good. Perfect. That's fine. Bird is fierce and strong. I swear it knew it was going to do that. I know it didn't, but it feels that way. Alright, finally, he can get off an attacking move. And hopefully this will be the end of two of them. Excellent, that Tentacruel was a massive pain. Good job. That was surprisingly scary. I hope this is the right way. I don't actually know. Bird, get on out here. I'm trying to find the one that just heals you by 10 points so I don't waste a super. Eh, whatever. Bird's strong. It'll be fine. Wait. What? Alright, let's go back down before we go back up. I have a feeling that's the direction we're supposed to go. Wish people randomly give me gold nuggets. Or gold diamonds. Okay, there's a doctor, thankfully. Worthless. Did he say he battles Pokemon even if he can't find a pulse? Because that's kind of messed up. I think Boombox's big issue is that he just doesn't have enough. He has low health, which there are ways to work around, but he also just doesn't have any hard-hitting moves, which is why I've sort of stuck with him. I'm banking that eventually we're going to find a really good fit for him. Even like Return would be killer on him. I love Blissey. I was kind of hoping we would get... In fact, I love Blissey so much. Look! There's a little JPEG of it down in the corner in case I ever run into one I can capture it. Whoa, that's not good. There we go. That's why it didn't work. Okay. So I figured out why my first live stream attempt didn't work. It's because the About Me hadn't been approved yet, which is very TikTok. That's all I'm going to say. Heatmore. I thought Heatmore was the weird slug the slug legendary thing. I pressed the wrong button. Dumb. I don't think he's steel. Alright, we're just gonna run into Tiki Tiki then to bring us home. Perfect. Ah, Joaquin 2011, I know you're a bot. That's the worst part about being like a small streamer. Like I don't mind. I could take like, you know, empty chat, like whatever. Like that's part of it, right? And I don't mind that because I would be playing this video game and this challenge run anyways. The one thing I genuinely dislike is bots showing up in other chats and trying to like trick or bribe you. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why that bothers me more than anything else, but it really does. It's like, I think this reminds me back of my early Etsy days when I was like naive and clueless and trying to answer all these scammers sincerely as they like tried to hustle me out of money. Wow, double flinch. That's just downright cruel. I swear, bird has some sort of eye condition. Like an inbred chicken. Honestly, I think bird can take this. Ooh. Stay strong, bird. You can do it. See? Not a doubt in my mind. We're gonna hit it with a fire blast just to see if that does anything. Nidoking. Yeah, let's switch out. Oh wow, that's the host. Okay, I see what's going on here. No wonder it's confusing. Ugh, I still have a lot to learn about going live on TikTok. That's for sure. I think we can just stay in and do this. Thank you for the chest berries. If the doctor's in this direction, that tells me that this isn't, we're secretly going the right way. Which would really suck, because I don't want that. Yeah, we're definitely going the right way here. Talk to me. Oh yeah, there's Bianca up in the corner. Okay. So we'll fight this person, go down, go the other way so we can see if there's a neat item or some sort of encounter back there. No lab coats are that long. That's a small complaint, but it's a real one. Iron defense, huh? Now we're cooking. I honestly think the Rocky Helmet has done more damage. We'll try it once, then give up. Well, this hardly matters now. I I mean, there's no way on Earth an unknown's threatening to us in any fashion, so we might as well stay in. I was hoping we'd break through the confusion. I think unknowns have the lowest stats. That was bound to happen at some point. There we go, finally. Ugh, what an ugly Pokemon. What a great first generation design. Ruined by... Woof. Glad we survived that. I knew I was playing risky there. I just didn't think I could be punished. Let's see if C Blitzkit, because if C Blitzkit dies, I don't actually care that much. And I don't trust Destiny Bond. R.I.P. C Blitzkit. R.I.P. Got a happy-looking Pokemon. Shame if something happens to it. I hope you can't hear that dinging sound, and if you can, I apologize. Stay strong for about 2.5 more minutes. Ooh, a Clefairy. A Clefairy. There's an auction of some very rare newspapers I'm looking at. They are of the 200,000 Civil Rights March, including the New York Times, which is like a newspaper will make you like $50, but if it's New York Times, it'll make you $75. So it's always nice to have NY Times of anything. But this in New York Times specifically is of the 200,000 man march for civil rights in Washington D.C., which is, if you know your history, was the one where Martin Luther King Jr. gave his "I Have a Dream" speech. So I am very eager to pick those up. And someone else is here and someone else knows. Alright. So this is going to be exhausting. Alright, time to run. Ah, this is bad. I was afraid of this. Well, GG team. You know, that HP might make the difference between us. Yes. Whew. That was close. Keep battling. You know, for the longest time, I called Ho-Ho, and I feel stupid every time I tell that story. Alright, I'm glad we survived that. Hexerus. Yeah. Well, I suppose I can't be too mad at that. Perfect. Whoops, wrong one. Where is it at? There we go. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. I don't know if that was worth it. Correction, I know that wasn't worth it. And I got the newspaper lot for 65 bucks, plus the ridiculous 20% surcharge. There's the word. That the auctioneer puts on. But I'll have to do. I'm excited to make TikToks on those videos, but each one of those newspapers retails for around $150, $200, so that'll be some good money back. No, what? I mean, Dynamo. There's many, and they don't seem that strong. Well, that's kind of, I mean, you are a pretty terrible trainer too, Bianca. That's a bit judgy. Necessarily 10 for that. I remember Basculin being somewhat of a pain to fight against. Even more so now. Please stop setting up. I mean, we're recovering pretty well, so I'm not too upset by it. I mean, all he did was set up. Yeah, so lucky we're surviving. Actually, this is a good mon for Boombox. Perfect. I love Swampert's blank expression. What a top tier design for a Pokemon. Ah, that hurts. That hurts. R.I.P. Exploud, R.I.P. What a tragedy. All that effort put into him and he just goes down in a hit like that. I knew that was always a risk. That's why you never... That's why no matter how good a mon is, how bad a mon is, you always go for defense and special defense. I genuinely think Bird misses more than all my other mons combined. I'm gonna miss Boombox. So it is late, at least where I'm at. It's past midnight, which means I am going to actually call it here, folks, in the middle of a dungeon. I don't normally like to do that, but unfortunately I have a test tomorrow. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for watching on the VODs as well. Although with Nintendo's copyright claims, who knows if that'll work. Thank you all very much. I appreciate the likes and the followers across YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. So thank you all very, very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you tomorrow.